Sanchin, keys that you're looking for. Number one is it's stomach breathing, okay? That's why you take the shirt off. Shirt is, number one is so you can see, and you see if the chest rises. That's his chest is rising. Now your stomach rises. That's what the heck it is. Now the instructor can be standing across the road there, or the room. He can hear you. He knows whether you're, the breathing, the heavy breathing is no more than what? An exercise, a unit of measurement. He now can tell when you're, okay? He now knows you're inhaling and exhaling. Whenever my hands come back, they inhale. Whenever my hands go out, they exhale. Inhale, exhale. So it's it. If I go here, it's out. So it's what? Exhale. This, exhale. See, when I inhale, I'm coming back now. Exhale. So it's a hard, soft motion, right? Stomach breathing. Same thing. Sanchin teaches you karate vision. Sensei used to say, he says, you do exercise all the time, you don't need glasses. He actually believed this helped him with his karate. He wore glasses. When you get a little age, now we have to wear glasses. Even though some of us at 39, but I'm just saying. But yeah, around when you're 40, about 43, most people will wear glasses. So that's what he's doing. Uichi-do does the same thing. Uichi-do does this. Okay? That little this sound that they're doing is only for the instructor to know that you've exhaled, that you're breathing. Most Uichi-do people don't even understand their system. Okay, but I'm just saying, that's one of the reasons that they're making this. Now, breathing is so important that in many systems that they try and hide it. So Uichi-do, they don't always do it in the same place. So they don't always, when the arm comes out, not when it comes back, it's wherever they want to. Okay? Now, if we go into Goju-do, they do the same thing, right? They make a cupping sound. Something like I can't do it because I'm not Goju. See? Isshin-Ryu, we make a loud sound, right? And we put more pronounced, because Sensei believed in Chinkuchi. Goju-do does only this, only one arm. This doesn't even block or anything. It's just out there. They're doing it mainly as an exercise. Uichi-do is mainly for combat. Isshin-Ryu, the middle path, we're authorized to do it for combat or for health. You understand? Chinkuchi is when you tighten the body. Little tricks like this, when you tighten, bring the arms, the fingers up, increases strength. If I do the same thing with the toe, that increases strength, you see? When you do that, when you start bringing this, that increases strength. Now, if I bring the toes down, that hurts now. So the trick is, these are little tricks of the trade. When they break baseball bats on it, that's what they do. But you don't look for those little things. Now you understand what Chinkuchi is. If I bring the fingers down, then I have Chinkuchi in the arm. If I bring the fingers up, I have Chinkuchi in the upper arm. Lower arm. These are little tricks that are taught in Sanchin that we don't tell you about, you know. What you do is you're blocking with the muscle. What you do when you're doing this here, so your instructor can now sneak up on you. He can walk up and he can now feel you. What he's doing is to see if you have tension. So he comes over and he feels. And if he keeps touching you here, that means put a little bit more what? Tension. Sanchin is prolonged Chinkuchi. In other words, when I do it, I tighten the body. That's the tense, what? To tense the muscles for several reasons. Number one is to tone the body. Two, to help you against punches in an attack. That's the combat application. Three, they believe that it causes better health because it's a breathing exercise. So there are many things. Four, it gives you karate vision. You see what I mean? There's all these different things in Sanchin. Yet it's a slow kata. Yet Sensei thought it was the most important kata. So now you can be out, you can hear me breathe, I can walk up to you, I can feel, I can tense the muscles, I can push against you to see if you've got power, if you fall over, I can kick you to see if you have stability. What happens is you should just move instead of buckle. Okay, and that's all it is, okay? Now we begin to understand, there's a lot more than that, but you get the idea, right? So it's inhale, exhale, okay? Karate vision, you look at the stomach muscles. Now it teaches you posture. Number one is the pelvic tilt. We feel the pelvic tilt, shoulders are back, chin is in, spine is straight. Put a wire right through it. Comes down in toward here. You put inner tension like here. What happens is you exaggerate both feet. When we tie, normally the left one will straighten. So a lot of people say, well, this has to be straight and this is turned in. Bullpuppy juice. If I've got this here and I got a good grip, it may not even turn in. That means I've got what? That means I've got a good, matter of fact, muchi stance. They call it what? Muchi is sticky. So that's all it. So many of them call it muchi stance. In other words, if you're stuck there, that's what you want. In other words, you're now stuck to the deck, which is exactly what the hell you want to do. This is protecting against kicks and like this, right? So now, where's long? No. What I don't like is people talk about this mystery and all this other good stuff. All it is good body dynamic. So when he's doing the kata like here, all we're doing is, as long as you get into the Sanchin stance, right? Okay, so the inner thigh is in here, he squeezes. Now the buttocks are squeezed up like this. The buttock is squeezed. What happens is how you check bringing these in here, right? What you're doing is, this is it. You take your finger. This is one of the ways of checking. The reason is because guess what that is? It happens to be the width of my hand. And that is to protect you against this. You see what I mean? So it's the inner thigh that's protecting you. So how you check it is, now I go here and I try and kick here. I actually block not the knees, but the inner thigh. You see what I mean? So that's what you're doing when you're checking. So when they're kicking here, they're showing that you're protecting it with what? With the inner thigh muscle. Okay? So now, step in Nahanchi. There you go. Step Nahanchi. No. A little wider. Wider. Okay? Uh-oh. You're wearing a cup. Who hasn't got a cup here? Trust me. Just squeeze the buttocks together. Tighten up. There you go. Tighten up. I'm trying to block with your thighs. Try here. Here, come here. You kick here, right? Just kick up. Under. Right here. Right there. There you go. Right there. Kick here. There you go. Kick here. Kick up there. 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 No, you gotta kick. Kick. Try it. You got it. Try it. There you go. No, you gotta put a little oomph in there. There you go. Raise up. There we go. Raise up there. No, up here you go. Come here. This whole thing is what? All it is number one, you got faith. You gotta have faith. Okay, all it is number one is you've got to believe in the force.
I think you got a couple.
What's that?
I think you got a couple.
Sure does. Hard as rock, right? So the whole thing is, what it is you squeeze. In other words, like I said, it's muscle that is protecting you. There are some people that can actually draw this part of the body into you, okay? But I'm just saying, this is what the heck you're doing. That's all it is. These guys play all these trick games. All it is what? Good body mechanics, okay? So now we'll do it so you understand a little bit now.
Something. Thank you.